This is a response video to Unnatural Vegan.
Flat out fabricate their credentials. So Doug Graham has done it.
The video seems to be just an attack on raw-foodism by attacking the raw-foodists who claim to be experts.
As a former raw foodist, I know all too well the tendency for raw food leaders to flat out fabricate their credentials. So Doug Graham has done it. Dr. Doug Graham, he's a doctor in chiropractic medicine. He might have lost his license in Florida, actually. I'm not really sure about that.
You unnatural bitch! No one took it away from him. From what I remember, it just expired.
Talk about Doug Graham. Many of you know the awful, awful things that he has done.
The facts are, Doug Graham has never been convicted of any crime, but there's a ton of speculation and accusations on the internet. And that's all Vegan Cheetah does. I've heard stuff out there. Maybe he's right about this stuff. Who knows? I've heard.
I hear too many stories about Pennsylvania.
I'm talking fraud.
And we can't lose an election because of you know what I'm talking about.
I've heard that. It's true. So does that mean we should free the Vegan Cheetah?
Free the vegan cheetah. Stop the bullshit. Free the vegan cheetah.
She doesn't actually say it, but suggests that you cannot be an expert unless you have formal education. Why is that? That sounds Orwellian, 1984-ish. That's saying, no one should listen to you unless you have been indoctrinated by this group who has been accredited as an authority on the topic. That's like President Trump blackballing certain news sources that he doesn't like and only taking questions from the sources he does like and suing other news sources out of existence, which Melania's new lawyer did years ago with the Gawker. Sounds authoritarian. You are sounding authoritarian. Bitch, are you an Orwellian? You make my face twitch. Get the fuck out, you unnatural bitch.
Chiropractor is not a dietitian. And many of you know the awful, awful things that he has done. Or there was some serious deluding going on here. A lot of it has to do with the way in which they view experts. This is how they're able to justify their use of these degrees. As a result, these people like Don and Sam, they really view themselves as experts. They view themselves as saviors, really. And because of that, you know, if they have to beef up their credentials a little bit or even make up some credentials, that's okay, because at the end of the day, they're sharing the truth with you, capital T. They're sharing the truth.
Of course, I should acknowledge here that Unnatural Vegan is correct that there are some raw foodists who are lying about their credentials. Of course, not only raw foodists do this. I said, I don't need formal education to be an expert. A lot of these raw foodists and vegans on YouTube have done as much studying, and the same studying, as formally educated people. You can get this stuff in books, people. And to that, someone said, I don't think that you even read your own sentence, let alone studying something for real. I've been a big reader for 35 years. I've done years of studying and reading about health and diet. Someone gave an example of what's wrong with what I said. He said it's like saying that someone studied aeronautical engineering on their own and they've become an expert. Jeez. Health and diet is not rocket science. And we're not saying we're experts in biology. I say I don't need to be an expert in biology because I'm following nature. I'm an expert in that, in what is our natural diet and why it works. So another example is Freelee, who a few months ago was on TV saying she had a diploma in nutrition. This was really weird. You could tell she was lying. I'm not sure about this. I don't know what degree she doesn't have or what she didn't do. It looked like she was lying. The TV show contacted the college and they denied that she ever attended there. And then someone in the comments under Swayze's video said, Freelee's not sharp enough to know that anyone could contact her college and find out her actual degree credentials. She should know better than that. And to that I said, well, yeah, she would know better than that. And she does. She has to. I've noticed something, that for 7 years Freelee never did this, and it hasn't stopped her from becoming popular. So I don't know why she would do this all of a sudden. And also the thing where she suspended vegan cheetah. She's never done anything like that before. But I don't think anyone's looking at the bigger picture here. And soon I will discuss what might be behind all this recent behavior with raw foodists. I'm going to spill some beans here. This is going to be my biggest conspiracy theory yet. One commenter said raw foodists should stop with the anecdotal evidence and stick with the science. That made me think that Paleo Rob Wolf is all about anecdotal evidence. Why don't we pick on that guy? He wrote an entire book about his story of what happened to him, all the while equating everything with his vegetarian diet. It's completely unscientific. Correlation. He scammed more people than Kristina and Freelee put together. And his advice is actually harmful. This guy attacks veganism. This guy says a whole bunch of bad stuff about vegetarianism. And about people wanting science. I'm having some arguments under Kalel's latest video about showing her new healthier vegan diet. I'm having arguments with people just because I said humans are frugivores. I'm repeating the science. And not only would most people argue with that, even PhDs will argue with that. And they're the ones who are formally educated. But they're not using the science. Maybe college isn't aligned with that idea, or doesn't want to talk about the fact that humans are frugivores. See, people like me, we're taking parts of science from different places and putting them together in a way that mainstream people don't want to do because they'll get into trouble. Like putting together the fact that humans are primates with the fact about how primates eat and the physiology.
And I'm sitting there listening to like the opening ceremony. It just really hit me that I'm meeting with people because we eat a lot of dates and bananas. Something's not right here. So yeah, thank you Woodstock Fruit Festival for opening my eyes to the crazy, I guess.
If you disagree with anything in this video, I want to hear about it in the comments below. Otherwise, give this video a thumbs up and check out all my other unnatural videos out on Natural Vegan. Here's some of my videos now. Just click on those, check them out, and subscribe to my channel.